Hi, this is Amy Goad. I'm going to show you a short video on some of the accessibility features with the iPad. And these are available in the second generation iPad and in the third generation. So you'll see this nice dragon. And that's from the book How to Feed Your Dragon. And I have students that love these audiobooks, and we would love it if they could turn the page themselves. The book is read aloud to them, but it will wait until they initiate turning the book page. Of course, these books could be made to just keep turning the pages for our students, but this would be a piece where they could demonstrate independence and understanding when it is time to turn the page. So, I'm going to hit play, and I'm going to show you what I mean here.
The Vikings of Berg Island were used to night.
Let's say I wanted to turn the page. I'd have to start down here and do a swipe.
One teenager,
I'm going to pause it.
a typical Viking, where most were.
So it's usually the swipe that's accepted by the iPad is starting down here and going up or across. If our students can't do those motions, then they can't turn the page. So I have students that maybe use a knuckle hit, and that won't be registered by the iPad, but we'd love it to be registered as a page turn. So to do that, we're going to go into settings. So go back. Look for your settings. Here it is. There we go into the general. You're going to go into the general. You're going to scroll down to accessibility. And then you're going to scroll down to the assistive touch. It may be off. You're going to turn it on. And you need to turn this assistive touch on as well, and a little box will appear. Where is it? There it is. You can move this box out of the way at any time. It will always float on the desktop and can be used with most apps. Alright, we're going to create a new gesture. We're going to create the page turn. And it's already recording. So we're going to actually use 2 fingers and make that swipe. We're going to hit stop when we're done. Let's hit play to see it again. Okay. And hit save if you're satisfied. I'm going to name this page turn. Okay, so you can use 4 fingers to go back into open programs. It's a little faster. Here we're back at the dragon book story. To get it going, you tap on the circle, and then this box will always come up. It's in the favorites, so you need to go to the star, and then you'll see your recordings. There's our page turn. We click on it. If we wanted to get back out of this, you just click in the middle and click in the middle again. But we don't want to get out of it. We want to turn on that recording. Favorites, page turn. It's now on. These 2 blue circles represent where our fingers touched. So to get the story going, you're going to have to tap twice instead of once, just because it has this recording of the hand gesture over it.
One night, Gobber ordered Hiccup to man the shop as he charged out to join the battle against the dragons.
Okay, now would be the time for the student to turn the page, and we just saw it go with my 1 tap. Let's do the knuckles and see if that works. Didn't work. Let's try it again. Oh, there it went.
This was the perfect opportunity to try out.
I'm going to try it again up here.
The Mangler. He told him
it worked. So it seems to catch on after the first couple of times, which is odd, but it seems to kind of understand more what you want it to do. If this happens, it's taking the hit as you want to see what your active row of icons are. So you can just use 4 fingers to get that back down. Okay, I turned the volume way down. Let me turn it back up. Okay. So let's try hitting it again. It did go. So it does seem to get better after the first try, but students should learn, and hopefully they're motivated enough that it usually works most of the time to hit the screen again. Okay, let's do a recording for drawing in an art program. Go into Splatter HD. So this app is one that changes colors every time you touch it. So if you have a student that has fine motor challenges and they only do like a knuckle tap, oops, use 4 fingers to get out of that program, then what you're going to want to do is record something that's more interesting to watch so their one hit lasts longer and motivates them to hit it so they can watch it. So to do that, we're going to go into settings. I'm using my 4 fingers to get back into settings because it's an open program right now. Go into general, create new gesture. So this is on, so I'm going to go woo, and hopefully that'll bring up a lot of fun and color for the students. And hit stop. You can play to show what it'll do again. It'll do those movements. You could do the student's name depending on how long it is. There is a amount of recording that you can use. I think it's like 30 seconds. Save. And let's just do squiggle. Okay, there's our squiggle. If you wanted to delete any of these, you just hit edit and then you click on the red button. Alright, let's go back to our open program. The art, I'm going to clear it. And let's turn on the squiggle. You have to click in the box, favorites, squiggle. Let's hope it was using black. It's weird. Now the colors are going. So hopefully that'll be a little more interesting for the student to watch. And you can use that squiggle in other programs. So I'm going to jump out of this and show you a fishing program. Okay, we're going to go into a koi pond light, just fun program. As that's getting started, little advertisement. This one will do cool movements. And depending on which koi pond version you have, the fish may start to gather around the fingers. So let's turn on that squiggle. And this app only works in this direction, so that's why this is sideways. I'm going to click squiggle. So then when the student hits, it should mess up the water. Okay, the first time it didn't go, and we've experienced that in other apps. Second time it goes. And there's nice sound with that. Let me see if I can get that. Okay, so that's just a way you can use the same movements between apps. Let's get out of this one and go to one last one. I want to show you Beat Wave. You could use the squiggle or page turn on this one as well. You just have to keep turning it on in between apps. That's the only downfall. Okay, the first time didn't work, but it's just getting used to it. So wherever the student taps, the colors and music start increasing. And this one is free, by the way. It's a good one. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it's helpful. Email me if you have questions. Thanks. Bye.